Hello, in this presentation we will talk about how to memorize a custom report to a custom location and then retrieve those reports from the custom location within QuickBooks Pro 2018. If you've been following along with us, we will be continuing with the Get Great Guitars problem. If not, that's okay. We'll talk about how to memorize reports. If you have the backup file, you can restore that by going to the File and Restore, and we have the Open Windows list open, found at the View and Open Window list. Currently have the Home tab open, found at the Company and Home page. We're going to be looking at a custom report. We'll be generating a balance sheet, doing some customization to it, and then saving that custom format report so that we can return to it very easily. So we're going to go straight up top to the Reports Center, select that drop down, go to the Company and Financial, scroll down to the Balance Sheet. Here is our balance sheet. We will change the date to 12/31/21, tab over December 31st, 2021. We're just going to do some customization here and then save this report. So we'll go to the Customize Report. And let's change a few of these options. We're going to go to the Filters. We're going to go to the Header and Footer tab up top. Let's just remove the time, the report, and the print header. That's going to remove these items here. We might want to just have a custom footer. And we might want to change some items on the fonts. If we go to the Fonts tab, we may want parentheses. We may want red numbers for negative numbers. And we may want to say remove the cents. So we'll have those items here. Once we have those selected, we're going to say OK. And this will be our custom report. Every time we go to the balance sheet, we may want it in this format. And rather than go through those changes each time, we can memorize this item. Now, we've already set up a group for the memorized groups. In order to review that, we've seen in a prior presentation how to do that. But let's take a look at where we put those groups. We're going to go to the Reports up top. And we're going to go to look at the Report Center. And within the Report Center, we're going to the Memorize tab. And it's not showing here. We created one called My Report because there's nothing in it yet. So if we go to the Edit Memorize and make that large, we see it here, My Reports. That's where we want it. We want to save it into that subcategory group. So we're going to go back to the balance sheet that we have created. And we're going to go up to Memorize. We want to memorize this report. And we want to memorize it. The name, we could call it Balance Sheet. We might just want to call it Balance Sheet Custom. It's a custom balance sheet. Save in Memorize Group Account. Share this report template with others. We're going to save it to the Memorize group. And then we have this drop down to select them. Many of these are the defaults. So the accounting, the banking, those are the default groups given by QuickBooks. We set up a new one called My Reports. So that's where we're going to put this information, My Reports, and then we're going to say OK. Once we have saved the report, then we can go and find the report by going to the Reports drop-down, looking into the Report Center, and within the Report Center on the Tabs section, we're looking for the Memorized Reports. And then in the Memorized Reports, we want to go down to, we set it into the My Reports. So My Reports, and then we have the item for the balance sheet within the My Reports section. We have the Customize options down here, so you can take a look at running this report and or change the dates before running the reports like any other type of report. To run it, just select the Run item in order to run it. And we can have the new report with different dates and whatnot with the same report settings without having to recreate those report settings.